Well, there's no doubt that Ranger Nick is a big fan of UGA. You know, it pays the bills around the house. And I'm joined this month by a red-tailed hawk. I want to talk to you a little bit about falconry and this idea of how Georgia Southern plays into things. I know, me supporting Georgia Southern, but if you've ever seen their games on TV, you'll see a bald eagle that they fly. And I'm joined by a person that is associated with flying those eagles. Adam Hine, good to see you today.
Good to see you as well.
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Adam's a professional falconer. I want to show the folks at home this month about this art of falconry, and I'm joined by Lady Bird here, this red-tailed hawk.
Right.
She's sitting here on my glove. She's got a hood on her head there. Adam, I assume you've been around this your whole life.
I have.
Grew up around this with your family. Talk to us about that hood and a little bit about how Lady Bird might be trained to go out and hunt through the art of falconry.
So the hood is used to calm the bird. You know, the birds of prey have an incredible sense of eyesight, and all that commotion here with cameras in their face, people they've just met, might be a little stressful. Yeah. And so what we like to do is just calm them. And the biggest hurdle we've got to overcome with these birds in training is fear. And so as soon as you put the hood on, then you can actually approach them very closely. You can feed them food, and you can establish a conditioner, which is a whistle, get them to eat out of the hood, and then take them into a dimly lit room and gradually up the light over the course of a week or so until they're flying to you and hunting.
And this is an animal that has a natural instinct to fear us, and yet we're forming a bond. It's obvious that she's comfortable around us and all that we're doing today. I want to take us out in the field. I want to be able to go out there and show everybody what falconry is about. We've got a red-tailed hawk. Want to introduce folks to a Harris hawk and to a peregrine falcon.
And you can see that she's ready to hunt right now. The whistle is the conditioner. If I touch her beak and whistle, she's snapping. Watch out for your nose there.
Yeah.
But you can see she's hungry. She's ready to go, and that it's all positive from here.
It's incredible, the bond that you've got. Let's go out and have a look at falconry in action.
Let's do it.
So Adam shared with us some of the techniques he uses to train birds of prey like this Harris hawk. This is Allie. We're about to see how Allie and Adam work together to go find some food out in the forest. So Adam, if it's okay with you, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and let her work. Let's see how this works.
Sounds good.
We saw as she went into the tree, she got higher and higher into that tree. What was going on there?
So she's actually doing something like we call laddering up. She's getting a higher vantage point looking for the squirrels. She's at weight, she's hungry, she's ready to go. And as we keep walking away from her, she should start to follow and look for the squirrels. Excellent.
Trained and knows exactly what to do. We're going to head off into the woods and see if Allie follows us and see if, here she comes now, there she goes. Yeah, girly. Yeah, so it looks like Allie might be on to something up in the tree there. Something's going on. She's landed up there. Adam, you see her? I hear her with the bell.
Yep, she's a couple trees over. She looks like she might have engaged a squirrel before we got a chance to move it for her.
All right, all right.
That's what an experienced bird will do for you.
Doesn't even need us. Take us out of a job. That's okay.
Yeah, we're on her terms right now. We're not. This is ho, squirrel going up right next to her, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, she just stuck a foot. There's squirrel's coming out the bottom, guys. Coming down. So I'm going to walk to the tree, guys, just to keep it from getting to the ground into the thick cover. Squirrel on the ground, ho, ho. Boom, missed it. Wow. Took a shot on it. Squirrel's going back up.
Okay. All right, so a little play-by-play here, Adam. So we got out of the woods, had Allie the Harris hawk working in the woods there for a squirrel. Now out toward a soybean field. Shot some footage of a peregrine falcon. As we were looking at that, saw you in the truck there, looking at some technology and how you were using that. What were we seeing there? It looked like almost a wireless mic we were putting on the bird, and surely it's not a microphone. What was that?
So we actually put transmitters on the bird. You know, some are GPS, some are ultra-high frequency, and we use that to track the bird down within, you know, a couple 30 miles or so. The peregrine falcon specifically, we'll put two on, we'll double up, because the word peregrine actually is a term for wandering, and so the falcon can cover a great deal of distance very, very quickly, different than the Harris hawk, and so we want to make sure we can track that bird in real time and get her back as safely as possible.
Absolutely. So then, once the bird is released, we were seeing some things with your dog out there. Walk us through that. What we're seeing as that bird
Right, so here, what's unique about flying the peregrine falcon, specifically the dog, we're using a Vizsla, is you get to see the teamwork, the dog and bird working together.
Excellent.
And so while the falcon is gaining altitude, we tend to pick the middle of the day to use the thermal updrifts, the hot air rising, to help the falcon get up to 200-300 feet, 400 feet, 1,000 feet. And all the while the dog's looking for the upland game, you know, using its nose to point the pheasants, the quail, the chukar, depending on what we're going after. And as soon as that dog's on a point, we as the dog flushers, more or less, we'll walk in and flush the pheasant and get get to witness the spectacular stoop, the dive, the vertical speed of the falcon coming down after its prey.
Incredible. And folks, we're talking about the fastest animal on Earth, over 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
they can dive there.
plus.
Incredible. And that dive, she was coming out of the sky at about 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think we actually clocked in right at 99. Wish we would have gotten triple digits, but it was pretty darn close.
Incredible. See that successful hunt right out there in the field. Amazing.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
So we're back here at the training grounds. It has been an incredible day. Adam, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I want to tell the folks at home, if they have been inspired by this today and what they've seen, a couple things to keep in mind. One, they can learn more about falconry as a hobby and as a sport by going through Georgia Game Hawkers. Do a Google search on that and check that out to learn more about this and ethics and all that kind of stuff. But if you're interested in just what I was doing today, I had a privilege to do this, you can go onto Google and look up On the Fly Outfitters, which is out of Brunswick, which this gentleman is associated with. He can take you out and do just what I've done today. I think it'll be an incredible thing, and add another feather into your cap there. So y'all know what to do while you're online doing all that Google searching. You can search for Ranger Nick. Check us out on Facebook, and also like the Georgia Farm Monitor Facebook page. And until next time, for all of us at the Farm Monitor, I'm Ranger Nick, reminding you that enthusiasm is contagious. So pass it on. Y'all, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here next month. See ya.